Good morning, kids. Here we go. Oh my gosh. It is January 10th already. Wow, no way. It's January 10th. It's 8:30 in the morning, Los Angeles. Coffee time. Tramp all super exhausted. I've been at the Sex Toy Expo for the last 2 days, showing my new line of toys, everything you see up there and behind me, and the lube and everything. Got we I got to talk to distributors and get our toys out, and everybody loved us. Disclaimer: I know everybody's so irritated by the disclaimer. Everyone keeps writing me, why do you keep having to do a disclaimer? You know why I do a disclaimer? Because I'm tired of people saying things about me that aren't true. So, if I use a disclaimer, I don't care what you say about me. It's my thoughts, and I don't speak for this community. So that's why I do a fucking goddamn disclaimer. So here's the disclaimer. I do not speak for any community. I do not speak for the LGBTQ community. I specifically do not speak for the transgender community. I speak about my life, my thoughts, my stuff, not yours. If you don't like it, please remove yourself from the conversation. But if I inspire you to speak about your own stuff and have a conversation with me like a human being, please do it. Because I'm a human being and so are you. And human beings should interact with respect. Hi, kids. Hi, good morning, Sarah and Wendy. My voice is totally lost, which sucks because I'm going to speak soon. But I was speaking for 2 days straight. It was super intense. But we released all the new toys into the public, right? The Kiss X and some lubrication, a lube. We released all of this into the world yesterday. Check it out. So super excited about all our new products coming out. And so let's start Facebook because I gotta go pick up the stuff today. I hope everybody's got their coffee. We're gonna start Facebook Live. Good morning, Wendy. Nice to see you. Yeah, it's really totally awesome. Hi, Facebook. So you guys hold on for a minute on YouTube. Good morning, Facebook. It's the B Cup. It's January 10th at 8:36 in the morning. I want to do a little disclaimer real quick. I do not speak for the LGBT community, specifically the transgender community. I speak about my life, my thoughts, my actions, my opinions. You don't have to come on and hear it. And if you don't like it, it doesn't matter. It's my opinion. So let's have our own opinions today. Let's have conversation. Let's start to act like adults. Let's act like adults. What a concept, kids. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Smash. Let's act like adults and have conversation with each other. Let's talk about what it is that is bothering you, what it is that's bothering me, what it is that you're happy about, what it is you're not happy about, what are the things you want to see changed, not only within the world, but within our communities, right? Good morning, Tori. Nice to see you, and Mootsie and Sylvia. Good morning. Everyone have their coffee? Good morning from Sweden, my friend. Beautiful. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it very much. As the B Cup grows more worldwide, it's very awesome to see so many different people coming from different places. You know what I mean? Different places, which is so great. Good morning, James. So what do you think of the idea of Oprah for 2020? Really? At this point, my friend, anybody can run for president, even me. So I don't really know what to say. Clearly, Oprah is better than what we have now. But I'm going to be honest with you about politics. Good morning, Sam and Kelly and Tammy and Ricardo from Puerto Rico and John and Dina and Tammy. We got all our coffees and Vincent. So, good morning, Chris. I'm going to tell you what I think about politics. I honestly do think this country is a fucking mess when it comes to politics. I don't even have. Do we need a real person like Oprah? But is Oprah really a real person? Oprah's a billionaire. Oprah's a billionaire. Don't forget. She's a smart woman. She's a brilliant woman. She's amazing. I love her. I get a ton of inspiration from her. But it's the same as like me running for president. I have no political background. I don't know shit about shit. I only know about what I want to know about, right? I mean, I know things, but am I really capable of becoming a president? So really, is Oprah really? But then again, so I'm just a little bit like, who is Oprah really for? She's a billionaire, kids. Don't forget that. Crash, good morning, my friend. I'm Melissa. Good morning from Canada. So clearly, Tori, Oprah is a poor girl to a millionaire, but that doesn't discount that she's a billionaire. Nobody is discounting that. She came from poor, created an amazing empire, and now has been living in that empire for more than 30 years. So you don't think living 30 years within a billionaire empire changes your brain structure? Of course you still see and remember the poor people. But even me, I'm far from a billionaire, but I'm not the same person I was 22 years ago, right? Do I still have the same connection with the people that I grew up with? Or do I have a different connection? Do I really understand what the people need? Do I? I understand what I need. Does Oprah really? I mean, it's a conversation we should have, because I'm not saying and discounting that she shouldn't run for president 110%. Anybody, what does it mean to be qualified? Right? What does qualification mean? Good morning, Crystal. Do I have to be an adult today? Yes, you do. You have to be an adult today, my friend Crystal. Today's adult day. We're taking off our baby pants. We're taking off our baby diapers. And we're going to actually talk to each other like fucking adults. How about that? Tori says, oh, I think we would be a billion times better than we have today. Well, that's not even in question, Tori. Of course, anybody, Mickey Mouse would be a better president than what we have today. That's not even on the table. That person shouldn't even be where he is. So Sam says all we have to do is listen to her interviews. It's all about her. See what I'm saying, Sam? So you just hit it right on the head, Sam, my friend. Good morning, Alex and Jennifer. Good morning. Good morning. Ebony says, I think the revolution will be a spiritual one rather than political. It doesn't matter what big name sits in the White House. Too much stuff controls behind the scenes. For Oprah to really make, yes, 100%, Ebony. Brilliant, brilliant. You're right. She's not going to be the president. Nobody is the president. There's too much shit behind the president that's powerful enough to create what the president does. So that's bullshit. The president doesn't do really much, if you think about it, except our president right now is pantless B cup. Tori? Emily says, hi, Sasha. Hi from the Netherlands. Good morning. So I'm not discounting. We need somebody powerful. Oprah is fucking powerful. That woman is amazing. I love her. I get a lot of inspiration from her. But, again, presidency is a whole other ball game, a whole other place. Do we understand what the people, we are the people. We are the people, not the rich people, not the people who are making billions of dollars. We are the people. Are we the people being catered to by our government? No, we're not. Bernie was going to cater to us. So let's talk about that. Look at the difference. Not even Ellen, Kelly. There's no way she could be a president. There's no way. She's not capable of understanding the depth that it takes to get to the people, the real people. We have to start to talk about who are the real people in this country. Bernie Sanders knows who the real people are in this country. It's the people who never get a chance, which is the majority of the people in this country. The people who are poor, the people who never will ever have the ability to climb the ladder of successful, right? When I mean success, in this country, what does success mean to you? To most people, it means financial success. Financial success also creates a successful life because you can afford to buy homes, you can afford to buy clothes, you can afford to buy food. And that's what Bernie was talking about, right? So, I mean, it sucks because he would have been amazing and an amazing. So, if we want to talk about a president, there's no comparison to Bernie and Oprah. Zero. Oprah is an amazing inspirational speaker. Yeah, Joe Biden. Yeah, Joe Biden as well. I really believe we need people who are versed in politics. It's not a joke. Politics is a very specific thing. You have to understand how the system works in order to be a part of the system, right? And that's with anything. We have to understand, how is our transgender system working right now? Do you know how it's working? because it's not working. Dean says, I am bothered that many are discussing this too seriously without even asking Oprah if she's interested. She might be like, hell no. Also, rather than dumbass media saying Oprah in 20. No, but the thing is this, Dean, don't discount that Oprah isn't a part of that. She's a very, very, very shrewd, smart businesswoman. Very. Don't discount that she's not part of this whole idea that people are saying that in order to get people going. I wouldn't doubt that she's also creating that sort of idea and sort of putting it out there, pretending like she doesn't. So, and I love Oprah. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in any way being negative towards Oprah, right? I'm being negative towards the fact that we decide that just because Oprah can create inspirational talk that she should be president. That's not true. That's like that's like saying any inspirational teacher or speaker should become president. No, I think you need to be a little more qualified than an inspirational speaker. Petra says, I heard that Oprah said she would not run, but that's not true. I mean, she said that, yes, but I don't think that would not run. She would totally run. She would totally run, right? So, I believe this. This is my thought and my thought only. Drink some coffee. I really think we need somebody very versed in politics in this country. Bernie Sanders. Extremely confident, extremely knowledgeable, works for the people. Do you understand what I'm saying to you when I say that? Of course you do. Works for the people. We need to start giving the people of this country who are the middle class, the lower middle class, the poor. Those are the majority of the people in this country. Not rich, not white, not people who are just coming over here and investing and making $1 million. No. We need to get to the majority of the people in this country, and that's you and me and our people. We're the ones who need to have a president that will fight for us because we don't have a chance in hell. We don't have a chance in hell against the people that are continually in our offices. All the politicians right now work for them. They do not work for us. Don't let them kid you. Not one. Not one. You tell me one politician right now that really works for us. There's a couple here in California, but I don't really necessarily think that they're if I was president, let me just tell you. You want me to do a little Buck Angel president for you right now? If I was president, this is what I would do. I would literally split us right now, and I would say, you people who have been benefiting from our government for the last 50 years will now have to move to the back. You will move to the back. I'm not even speaking to you. You have so much privilege right now that you need to sit with your privilege and you need to understand your privilege. So you will be getting nothing from me as president right now because you are taken care of, my friend. So move over, and what I will do is put us in front. I would put us in front. That's the people of middle class. That's the working class. That's the poor. That's the poorer. And that's the incarcerated. And I would say, now, friends, how do we fix the system for us? And I would have you talk to me, and I would hear you, and I would say, these are the things that we need to fix in this country. If we don't fix these things for us, me and you, because I'm on the same level as you. I'm not just the president of the United States. I'm you. You are me. We need to figure out how to fix the system for us because we are the majority of the United States, not them. So why isn't anybody doing that? As we continue to let those people, the rich, the white, the ones who have so much money and are out there just continually making stuff and not giving a fuck about us, why do we keep talking to them? Because this country is a fucking country of capitalism, which means greed. Exactly. Which we instill that into the idea of being an American, and that's not the American way. We have become a greedy, self-centered country that doesn't care about our other fellow Americans. We care about our bank accounts. We care about what we wear. We care about our new iPhones. We care about this. We care about that. We don't care about each other. Because if that was the truth, those people who are so privileged and so sitting on their golden fucking toilets would turn around and say, oh, My brothers and my sisters in this country don't have what I have. Why is that? How can I help? How can I share my wealth? No, people don't think that way. They think, oh my God, look at all the money I'm making today. Look at the stock market. I'm making so much money. I'm going to go buy myself a new iPhone. I'm going to go buy myself a new computer. Do they ever think I'm going to reinvest in my country right now and I'm going to try to get the people who are not doing well in a place where they do well? People don't even understand the system. Here's how a system works. Here's how a good system works. Everybody is part of the system, not just a certain part of the system. Okay? Not just a certain part of the system. Everyone gets a piece of the pie. Do you know that that's the real American dream? Do you know that? Do you know that when people came to this country, the dream was us? The dream was us. It wasn't you over there, we over here. We're all going to make money and you're going to be fucked. That's not the American dream. The American dream was about creating a space for all of us to have a fucking opportunity, not just the rich. So I'm going to tell you right now, Oprah's awesome. Oprah's amazing. She's brilliant. I fucking admire her. I would say she could possibly be one of my heroes, but I do not think in any way, shape, or form we need to continue to look at people like that to run our country. It's the reason why our country is a shithole. Those people don't know shit about shit. Yes, Oprah came from the poor, but that was 50 fucking years ago. And you don't think she's been completely rethought about her own self and her own system? Of course she has. Dean says, I have even heard people say their 401k is more important. The little guy with the little... Exactly, my friend Dean. Ebony said, who is willing to fight their own fears facing the top 1% in power after being voted in as a president? To really change the entire face of how politics has been running for the last millennia. Lots of people believe mankind's collective mind is reaching a state of openness to... Yes, and it's the one reason why, Ebony, that the reason Trump is in office. I believe it. The universe did that on purpose to wake the fuck up. Because without Trump, we wouldn't be having these conversations. We wouldn't all of a sudden be like, we don't really care about you, about your color, about what we do, but we don't care about our different little things. We care about each other right now. If you watch, Americans are coming together. They're like, no, wait a second here. All of our rights are being taken away. We need to come together and forget all the other bullshit of all the bullshit, and we need to come together as human Americans and fight for our rights. We keep forgetting that. Our rights. Not your rights or my rights, our rights. We're all the same in America. We should all have the same rights. Jennifer says, I'm in Canada and I still confused how Trump won. We all are, my friend. He scares me like it's a big child. He is. I know our country isn't perfect, but I'm glad I live in Canada. You should be, especially having a daughter. We know. There's a reason. Listen to me. You know how I feel about things. Zoan says, I adore Oprah, but I agree that this country does not. I adore her too. I have respect for her. I love her. She is amazing. She is not a presidential candidate. Stop it, people. Just stop it. When we say shit like this, it happens. Just stop it. Don't even put it in the fucking universe. The fact that we're even saying Oprah 2020 is bad behavior because we should be learning from Trump. Where did Trump come from? He's the same as Oprah when it comes to money, power, what they have, who they hang out with, what lifestyle they have. Do they really know what the people of this country are doing? No. So every time we say, let's put Trump in office, let's put Oprah in office, let's put a fucking Jennifer Lopez in office, let's put Madonna in office. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, people? We need real representation. Oprah is not a real representation of us at all. Memo says, Buck, are you in LA? I'd love to meet you. Yes, I am in LA, but I'm leaving to go speak in Colorado on Friday. Tori says, what we need is Oprah out there supporting someone like Joe Biden. Well, then that's a whole different conversation, Tori. That's a whole different Yes, Oprah will, 100%, because I think she did back Hillary. That's different. We need powerful people. We need first to find somebody as a candidate for us. Once we find a candidate for our presidency, then every single motherfucking person here needs to back that person, even if you kind of are a little wishy-washy about it. We need to find somebody powerful like Bernie. Bernie was for the people. He's a real people president. For us, moving the rich over and bringing... Why do you think he didn't win? Even Hillary isn't really for the people. I love Hillary. I think she's brilliant. But let's be real here. Did you really think Hillary was more for the people than Bernie? If so, you're brainwashed, my friend. I disagree with you. It's not true. Hillary was not for the people like Bernie was. It's a fact. It's a fact. So you think Oprah is? Come on, people. We have been so insanely brainwashed by television. By television. Jennifer says, can we say you're fired? Kelly says, so how do we get people like Biden and Bernie to win? How do we break down the good old boys club? Brilliant question, my friend. Brilliant question. We fight against the fascist regime that has been put into this country. And how do we do that? We stand up now. Every day I speak out on the internet about it. Every day, wherever I am, I speak about it. You have to be vocal. You have rights as an American. You're allowed to say Trump is a wingnut motherfucker who should not be anywhere in that office. It's disgusting that we have a president. You need to say that. Physically, verbally, spit it out of your mouth every day so that other people can hear it, and you need to say verbally out constantly, even if people don't want to hear it, that we need a real president in this country, and we need somebody fighting for us, and we need to say that every fucking day, because if we say that every fucking day, everyone else will be brave enough to say it. Why do you think I sit on here and say, I don't give a fuck what you think about me, tranny, 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 tranny? I do it every day because it's my voice and what I believe, and I don't give a fuck what you think about me or not. I know what I want to change, and I know what I want from this country, and I know I want from this life, and you can't stop me. And it's the exact same way that you should fucking feel about this country. If you really feel that way, you cannot be intimidated by anybody, or we will lose. We've already lost, but we're going to lose more unless we start to stand up, first off, as a family, secondly, as individuals who are allowed to have voices of our own opinions, whether you fucking like it or not. I don't care if you like the word tranny or not. I intently use it because I believe in reclaiming, and I love the word, and it fits for me. It doesn't fit for you, that's good. I very much have respect for that. But don't you tell me I can't speak my language, because when you start to talk to me like that, you're a fascist. You're a fascist, you're a gatekeeper, you're a person who doesn't really want to see freedom in this country, because the minute you start telling people that they can and cannot use words, you joined the fascist regime of this country, my friend, and you are not about becoming free, and you are about continually holding us to this idea and your own ideology, my friend. It is not your country. It is our country. It is not your fucking community. It is our fucking community. And that means that all of us need to be respected, and all of us need to be joined in, and all of us need to speak up. Not just me and not just you. If you don't help, what are we going to fucking do? You can't reap the benefits of everybody else's fucking activism and sit back and say, I'm triggered. I can't go outside. You can't say that. Blah. We fight for you. We fight for you people who cannot fight. So that means that you have to sit the fuck down. You can't tell me I can't. It doesn't work that way, my friend, at all. Stand up. If you can't stand up, roll over. If you can't roll over, lay down. If you're laying down, speak out. You're always making excuses about why you can't. Stop making excuses and stop worrying about what other people do. Figure out what do you do in order to create change, not what other people are doing and you don't like it. It's like, wow. Okay, I went on one of my little tangents. But it's ridiculous behavior, kids. Zoan says right-wingers tend to band together over hatred of any kind, but left-wingers tend to fight each other. Yes, Zoan, brilliant. whose rights are more important and who should be gaining first. So I agree that we all need to stop. Yes, right-wingers are... Why do you think Trump is in office, friends? Why do you think so? Petra says, I advocate by me not being the leader, but by encouraging everyone else to be the leader. Tom, the buck stops here, speaking the truth as always. It's my truth. It's my truth and my passion, and I will not shut up. And no little fucking transgender child who takes goddamn fucking Gender Studies 101 will ever speak down to me like that. That is my limit. That is my fucking limit. I have had it with these fucking college children because it's the college children. It's not young kids. Young kids write me all the time. 16-year-olds write me all the time. You're my hero. Thank you for speaking out. Do you know that they're saying that to me every fucking day? It's the college students, the academic level. And this is what I'm going to tell you right now. It's academia that creates the divide of us and them. That's what it is. Because academia actually automatically puts you into a space that you're better than me because you go to school and you have your own language. Fuck you. You want to see who's more successful? Get out of school, friend. I didn't go to school. I have 0 degrees. I have a degree from YouTube, my friend. I have a degree from life. I have a degree from the streets. I have a degree in reality. You, as a college student who takes Gender 101 and tells me my language is antiquated, is a disrespectful little fuck who will get out of that fucking school and you will fucking crash and burn. You don't have to crash and burn. I could help you. I would help you in 2 fucking seconds. I will not help people who are disrespectful, not only to me, but other people of this community. How do we start to talk to these children? And yes, they are children. You are allowed to have your own identity, children. You are allowed to create gender nonconforming. You are allowed to be fluid. You are allowed to be everything you want to be. And so am I. Where is that point being missed? I don't understand. How do you expect to get any respect or have any privilege when you choose not to let others have it? How do you expect that? How do you expect me to respect you and your gender fluidity when you turn around and tell me that the binary is dead, that I shouldn't be a man, that I'm toxic, that I speak like a toxic man? Fuck you. I am far from toxic. What I am is passionate. What I am is real. And what I am is in your face. Prove it. And you can't. So sit the fuck down. If you're not going to be part of the fucking revolution, sit down. Go back to your crayons, go back to your coloring book, go back to your Pampers, and sit in your Genders 101 and figure the shit out. But stop telling me that I will not move this fucking country forward and I will not move the transgender community forward, because I will. By the time my motherfucking ass can't speak anymore, you watch the change I make. It's upsetting that we are continually letting people in the transgender community tell us how to be. We must stop this divisive behavior, this behavior that one is better than the other. There's so much envy and jealousy, and yes, I do talk about this a lot. I would say almost daily on my B Cup. Our B Cup, I apologize. On our B Cup. Almost daily I talk about this. Why? Why do you think I talk about it so much? Regilio, good morning, my friend. We need to get out and vote. A bunch of people don't vote. That's why we are in the shithole. We need to make sure when senators and other politicians are up for election. And there's that. And there's that. Why are we not voting? It's your right. It is such a privilege to vote, kids. It is a privilege. Go to other countries. I do. Go to fucking countries where the government won't let you vote. You'll understand how important your fucking ass is to get outside, go to the polling booth, and click the button. And if you can't do that, you don't get to have a voice. If you don't vote, you don't get to have a voice. This is a country of democracy, supposedly. Supposedly. Good morning, Farrell. How did we not become a fucking country of democracy? We are a fascist country, kids. We are a fascist country, kids. Do you realize that? Are you awake? Are you listening? Are you looking? Stop being fearful. Stop being fearful. See you later, Kelly. Shelly, thanks for stopping by. You have too much fear in your body to speak up against things that are bothering you. Do you know you have every single right as an American to voice your opinion, to have the life you want to have, to be who you want to be? So why would you let a community tell you otherwise? Why would you let a government tell you otherwise? It is not the government. That is against the law of the United States of America. Stand up. I smoke weed all the fucking time, outside, on the sidewalk, when I'm walking to the store. It's my right as an American in a state where it's legal to smoke my joint. And I don't give a fuck what you think about it. It is a right of an American in California now to smoke marijuana. People hate it. Tough. Tough. We now fought for our rights, and that says a lot about the cannabis industry. The cannabis industry, we should mold and watch and follow as a transgender community. What did the cannabis community did? They came together to fight for one commonality: freedom of cannabis. For wellness, for education, to create a better space for all of us and not be using pharmaceutical drugs. We came together as a cannabis community. I'm part of that community. Powerful. We changed legislation. What is wrong with the transgender community? Why are we not together? Why are we not fighting for the same commonality? You think I'm going to put my effort into that when I can go over to the cannabis industry where everyone fucking loves each other? They love me in the cannabis industry. They have taken me in. I am part of a fucking community that loves each other. I am part of a community full of hippies and people who are running around smoking and having a great time and loving each other. And they respect my opinion and I respect theirs. You understand? I know you do. Linda says, Kelly Irene, so why are the numbers of people voting so incredibly low? Yeah, because people are fearful. I'll tell you why I think so. People are fearful and people are lazy and they don't think their vote counts. Sam says it isn't legal to smoke in public in California. There are a lot of kinks to work out. 100% it isn't, Sam. That's my point. That's my point, Sam. It's not legal. Fuck you. People walk down the street constantly smoking cigarettes, constantly drinking a beer, constantly. It's my right to smoke my marijuana wherever the fuck I want. I don't care. It is legal. They can't start nitpicking where and when I can smoke my weed. It is legal. Stop fucking letting the government rule us. We have to fight back. Do you know the way to fight back against fucking fascist regimes is to go against them. Go against everything they keep telling us. That's the way you fight. You don't fucking follow. You don't fucking say, okay, I can only smoke my joint in my house. I'm so scared. Fuck you. No way. It ain't gonna happen on my time. I'm the man who says no if I believe in my cause. And I believe in my cause. Marijuana is a medication. And it is a medication that we should be able to use anywhere, time, shape, and form. Why can't I use Oxy? Why can't I use Vicodin? Why can't I use aspirin? Why can't I use Advil? Why can't I use every goddamn prescription the doctor gives me publicly? They didn't put a stipulation on Oxy. They didn't put a stipulation saying, if you have an Oxy prescription, you can only do it at home. No. People fucking pop that shit in cars. You understand what I'm saying? So, Sam, I understand what you're saying. It's only legal in certain places. Go fuck yourself. No. You have to fight against the fascist fucking people who can, and that's fascism, where they keep telling us how to walk, how to talk, how to smoke cannabis, how and when to be, who to be, how to be. Casey says, I'm confused. Is pot bad for anxiety? I was told in therapy to stop. Casey, I'm sorry they told you to stop. Here's the deal. You have to find your space. Alcohol doesn't work for me. I don't use alcohol. Cannabis might work for you. There's so much different kind of cannabis now. It's not 1970. We have every kind of cannabis there is to help you with your anxiety. I use it for anxiety and sleeplessness. I use it to keep my... Look at me. I'm a hyper crazy person. I'm like this every day. Every day I wake up and jump out of my bed and I'm like, I need to smoke a little weed to come down. I don't do drugs. I am drug free. I am alcohol free for about 30 years. Why is alcohol completely looked at as a normal, totally fucking amazing thing? And every time you say marijuana or cannabis, the whole world is about to explode. Are you kidding me? Do you know that consumption of alcohol has gone down as cannabis has gone up? You tell me, people. You tell me how amazing the world will start to change when people start to use cannabis over alcohol. It's a real thing. So, that said, I clearly am a big advocate for cannabis. So, try to do it in an environment that makes you feel safe. Shelby, my beautiful friend, hello. Shelby says, I use it for anxiety and insomnia. I'm so proud that I can. Me too, Shelby. Where we come from, Shelby was one of my using friends and one of my girlfriends and one of my awesome people that we get fucked up. And look at us now. We're both completely successful people who use cannabis. And we're not falling back. Shelby's an extremely successful person in her career, in her life, in everything. And we did it against all odds, Shelby and I. Believe me, people probably didn't think you were going to make it either, my friend. And here we stand. And here we stand as proud cannabis users. And thank you, Shelby, for being a proud cannabis user and using your voice. Because as a cannabis user, we must do that, especially for people like myself who don't use alcohol or drugs, but use cannabis in order to let you know that cannabis is not a drug. Shane says, what do you recommend if marijuana isn't legal in South Carolina? I can't really publicly recommend anything to you, my friend, because it's illegal. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't really answer that question. As I own a legal cannabis company here. So reach out to me on my cannabis company and we can have a discussion and see how, I don't know, is there medical marijuana there? Story says, my grandmother moved to California with MS, discovered that after she had stage 4 lung cancer, she single-handedly thanks marijuana for getting her through chemo. Those are the stories. Those are the stories, my friend. Shelby says, yes, we did. Yes, a professional care and a professional career person. Alcohol sucks. William says, here in North Dakota, it's for medical use only, but the state is dragging their feet on it. Let me tell all you kids this. California is totally legal now. We are actually being watched by the rest of the states in this country. If we perform at a rate, which we are, people in other states will change their mind. And they will come and they will legalize cannabis. So that said, we need your help. We need your help if you are pro-cannabis to always talk about how amazing it is in California that they legalized cannabis. Because the bottom line is this, it's the bottom line. For most people in politics and most people who are anti-cannabis, when you show the numbers, guess what's going to happen? They're all going to change their minds. Because it's about money for most people in this country. We're going to come all the way full circle with my talk. In the beginning, I told you the government works for the rich people. Oprah will work for the rich people. We have to work for ourselves. That's the way it works. Snoop is opening shops in Washington. You see how it's working? Thank God people of color are in on it. Thank God we're giving opportunities to the people who don't have opportunities in other spaces. Cannabis is what? Cannabis is what? It's an opportunity for us, not them. They don't even want to get in on it because they don't understand it. So do you understand what I'm saying? If you want to get out of a financial bad situation, cannabis is the way. Invest in cannabis. Cannabis is the future. I recommend it to all the people of color and marginalized people. Somehow get your hand into cannabis. It will change the future of your financial wealth. It will give you jobs. It will give you careers. It will give you money beyond belief. But there's a small window of opportunity right now. It is why I'm in it. Because my feet and my boots are in there for us, not for me. These products are for us. These products are for us. Because when I make products, you watch and see. Others will make products. But we just now created the first transgender line of toys in the world. Do you understand how big that is? You and me have created a line of transgender sex toys. Never existed before in the history. Ever. Zoen, I'll talk more about how to invest in cannabis. We'll make a new show about it. Possibly my company, or let's start another company. Let's just figure out. There's some stuff going public, but I don't know many about those companies. I'm investing in being around the smaller companies like mine that geared towards our community. So I highly recommend that if you're investing in cannabis, look for companies that are about you, people of color. Look for companies that are run by people of color. Look for companies that are run by minorities. Look for people that are run by marginalized people. Look for companies that are run by people like us. That's where you invest your money, not with the big cannabis companies. They're fine. We need to make sure us little people stay in the game. I gotta go, kids. I'm gonna let YouTube first. I love you guys. Thank you for having a beautiful day with me. I'm sorry I don't pay so much attention. It's difficult. But I love you. Go to the day. Remember, give and take. It's a real thing, not just one or the other. I'll see you tomorrow.